Welcome back to another episode of Devothealchemist Daily on the Self Prosperity Network, where we learn willful well-being. We're gonna get a lot of episodes dropping today. Got a couple things we're gonna talk about today. Just first we're talking about chapter. I think that's chapter 6 of the book of becoming supernatural. Um, it was talking about a lot of it. Just talking about. It started off with just talking about how the Egyptians believed the heart was like the key and center of life, and wisdom. And the Greeks saw it as the center of the soul, and they separated how they separated the mind and the body. The heart became, they say like science, doing science, it's separated between the mind and the body and different things like that. But let's get into this shit. What is heart intelligence, bro? The heart influences our feelings and emotions. It guides our decision making. It generates an electromagnetic field outside of ourselves that we can't visibly see with this eye, but it communicates with the brain. The heart beats before the brain is formed in the fetus. You feel me? It has its own nervous system. It communicates with the brain through rhythm and signals. The brain thinks, but the heart informs. But not. It's basically what it was talking about. It was talking about like how the heart and our emotions influence. Our emotions influence our heart rhythm, and our heart rhythm influence our brain function. So your emotional state, our emotional state shapes our perception. You feel me? Well, how we feeling emotional, how we feeling like, especially as man, bro. You seen like a lot of people just crashing out over women. Like our emotions, bro, create like a high vibrational. It like create like an energy. Like they just, I don't know why, man. We so emotional, bro. It's like man becoming more and more emotional these days. Even going on with that Rakia Jackson and I forgot what the guy name was. Pierce Jr. Not Pierre. I don't know. I forgot what his name was, but that shit is saying like we gotta control our emotions, bro. 'Cause our emotions is like one of the most powerful things that we have, bro. What is coherence, bro? Coherence equals clear intention, our brain, plus an elevated emotion, our heart. And when they sync, the nervous system stabilizes, stress decreases, clarity increases, creativity expands. We're not in this negative mindset. We're not in these negative realities that we create, especially in the black community. We are constantly in stress. We're constantly having to watch our shoulder. We constantly have to feel these different things. We're just constantly in these negative emotions, and negative emotions, bro, not elevated emotions, bro, and not we're in incoherent environments. You feel me? A lot of creatives and people that we grew up in the incoherent environments that was not coherent to what we truly meant to be and who we truly meant to come. You feel me? But we have to realize that a thought is an electric charge. Every thought is an electric charge. An emotion is a magnetic charge. Together they create your personal electromagnetic signature. You feel me? You don't attract what you want. You attract what you're coherent with. So you attract what you are. You literally attract what you are. You might not think you're not attracting what you are, this or that, but you attract exactly who you are, bro. Elevated emotions versus survival emotions, bro. Elevated emotions and survival emotions are two different things, bro. I have this on my whiteboard. I actually wrote this, bro. I wrote this in college. I was in just in some random study session, bro. So just all women, bro. They were like, I'm performing this shit. I wrote this shit down. Just the abundant mindset and a broke mindset. But survival mode is stress, fear, anger, frustration, resentment, and this activates our sympathetic nervous system, flight system. It drains our energy. Our brain becomes reactive instead of you know, we become everything just pisses us off and shit like that, bro. But what is a heart center mode? What is a coherent state? What is our coherent state? What are those elevated emotions? The elevated emotions are gratitude, compassion, love, joy, and appreciation. And this activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Healing, it creates healing. It connects us to higher awareness. It connects us to our intuition, bro. Parasympathetic parasympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. I gotta repeat that shit, bro. That's one of them words. Most people practice stress every day. Like most people, they practice negative emotions every day. Most people, they in a negative vibration, bro. But you gotta realize some people, they just gonna be in that. Some people strive off negative emotions. You know what I'm saying? Some people just love negative emotion. I'm not saying everybody's gonna be just all love and light, and just the person is gonna be perfect and be good and be that all the time. I'm not saying that, and that's what's gonna happen, but we have to realize, bro, the heart is like our fourth energy center. It's our heart chakra. We was talking about this, and the in the later different episode, we were talking about how it bridges our lower centers, our root, sacral, and sacral chakras, and it connects us to our upper centers. You know, our throat chakra, our third eye chakra, and our crown chakra. You feel me? Let's go ahead and finish this episode up. A lot going on here, man. But it really just explains the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine, the past and future, the positive and negative, bro. The heart is where division becomes united. It creates unity, bro. It creates unity between our lower self and our higher self, the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because our heart is gonna feel the past, gonna feel the future, gonna feel the positive and negative. You feel me? It's just like that's just how it goes, bro. But let's get into how to apply. He was talking about how to apply a coherent practice that he had in the book. He was talking about first 5 steps, bro. The first step was sit upright, focus our attention on the heart area, and then slow our breathing down. Recall a moment of genuine gratitude for 4, and then 5, sustain that state, that emotional state for 2 to 3 minutes, bro. And when sustained, this changes heart rhythm, our brain waves, our nervous system balance, and our emotional baseline. You can't think your way into a new life. You must feel your way into a new life. We can't think our way into creating $1 million. We must feel like a millionaire and to feel like we can create those things. If we don't feel like it, we won't create it. If you can write all the 369 and the manifest all that shit down, but if you don't have that emotion with that shit, you won't be able to create it, bro. So we was talking about this earlier. The sympathetic equals our accelerator, and the parasympathetic equals our brake. Balance equals homeostasis, but the heart has more communication to the brain than we think. You feel me? Emotional patterns affect our biology. Heart rhythm, virality. Our heart rhythm predicts our emotional states. You feel me? Hold up, got music on my background. But your biology listens to your emotions, bro. You gotta realize that. But we're gonna end it right here, bro. Every thought equals a electric charge, and every emotion is a magnetic charge. Every thought equals an electric charge, and every emotion equals a magnetic charge. You are broadcasting a frequency 24/7, no matter what you think, bro. Are you broadcasting? But I want to ask you this: are you broadcasting stress, gratitude, survival, or expansion? What emotions are you putting out to the world, bro? And I want you to realize that your future isn't created by what you want; it's created by who you are and being in your heart, bro. Who are you being? Let's get into some other topics I want to talk about, bro. Today, like I'm watching this video, bro. Forgot his name. I forgot his exact name. He was just talking about not having friends, like on the spiritual journey. But when you go on this spiritual journey, you're gonna lose a lot of friends. You're not gonna relate to a lot of people. I think that's one of the biggest things I've been through. That it's like I stopped relating to the past and relating to old people. I don't relate to that shit. But this video really talks about this, bro, because when you go into a lower going from a lower to a higher vibration, you're not gonna relate to like want to be doing dumb shit and shit like that, bro. Listen to this.
No fucking friends, nigga. You think I give a fuck because you look at me differently, nigga? Fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. This life ain't about having friends and shit. You come in this world alone, you gonna die alone, nigga. You don't fuck about people shifting opinions. People shifting, oh yeah, I don't like that guy no more. I don't know if nigga, I already knew who you was when I first met you. Everybody I meet, I know how far they can go. You feel me? I'm like, this motherfucker ain't gonna last. I can just tell by your etiquette the shit you say. People be saying certain shit and they don't even be knowing that I deeply took that shit. Like I stamped it. It's on your record log. I got a log on everybody I've ever met. You feel me? If you ever said some fluky weird shit, not like you disrespecting me, but to where I can see insecurity within you, to where you want to project what the fuck I'm doing, or you're shocked or surprised. Like anybody that have certain type of body reactions to what the fuck you doing in your life, it lets you know, like, okay, yeah, this motherfucker's too thrown off by what I do. He's not gonna last. That motivation or curiosity is gonna turn to hate, or it's gonna turn to fear. It's gonna turn to something else because they can't control their emotions. Anybody that can't control their fucking emotions, obviously you ain't gonna be able to rock with niggas like me. Cause I'm just showing this fucking veil. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit y'all care about, nigga. I don't watch sports. I don't do none of that dumbass goofy shit. And I want to break the spells. So at the end of the day, one thing I gotta realize about that friend shit, a lot of your friends are tied to your lower fucking self. A lot of your friends are tied to you not having an evolution, to you not having your awakening. And yo, bro, like friends, like that shit, it don't exist, bro. It doesn't exist. Your family that you were born into, they don't owe you no loyalty. I was having a dream about my family, and there's a lot of backstabbing and betrayal and all type of weird shit going on. I just went through a lot of pain in my sleep last night. You know what I'm saying? And I needed that transformation because they tried to take my energy. You feel me? But at the end of the day, bro, listen, man. In order to really have a breakthrough, you're gonna have to be ready to be by yourself, bro. And detach from everything, detach from the world. Like every time I get to a new level in my life, I cut everything off and start over, nigga.
I like what he said. He said every time he get to a new level in life, he cuts everything off from the past. Like literally how it is. Like every new level is a new devil. Like you literally like you got to be prepared for just the journey of when you grow and elevating. Because a lot of people you met in your lowest version, so they're addicted. They like the version of yourself that wasn't in his highest version. They always try to down you or this and that. And they trying to be to get to the version you at. And you gotta lead those type of people away from you. But you ever had like you just start doing your thing? Now everybody got a business idea or this and that to come tell you. I hate that shit. Like it's one thing. Like they see me doing my content. Everybody wants to tell me about what the fuck they got going on. You ain't support shit I got going on. You gonna tell me you want me to worry about what the fuck you? I don't give a fuck really, bro. No offense, but I hope you succeed. But it's just like it's get to a point where you don't give a fuck about other people's opinions. People try to once they see you start to see it a little bit, they start to try to feed off that energy. Be like, okay, I'm trying to do this, to do this, and this, and that. And like, bro, I don't give a fuck. You didn't support the shit I was doing. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you got. Like, I don't be giving a fuck what niggas got going on because it's like, bro, I know what I got going on my journey. If you're not supporting my business, bro, why would I feel your? I'm not gonna hate on you, nigga. I just don't give a fuck. It's just that, and I think that's okay. And if somebody don't give a fuck because they got so much going on in their world, I'm not gonna give a fuck that they don't give a fuck about what I got going on. I had to get out of that mindset of like wanting my friends and families to be my number one supporter, be the people that buy my products, or be the people that do these things, or the people that's liking my content, reposting my content. When I realized there's millions and billions of people outside the world that would like your content, they would be your number one fan. It's somebody you never know that's not your number one fan to watch every single video that you have done. Not your friend, not your family, not the people, your girlfriend, no, not your boy, whoever it is. They didn't watch and haven't probably ain't watched none of your videos. Or they see your videos on Instagram and slide past, but it's a nigga out here that likes everything and loves what the fuck you got going on, but you're not focusing on that. You're focused on the negative. You're focused on the who's not liking your shit. You focus on the BS, bro. You have to realize, bro, you on this journey of becoming the best version of yourself is gonna be a lonely journey. You feel me? It was when you. That's one of the biggest things I realized. Like once I really focused on becoming a better version of myself, it naturally got like my energy is like my guys start getting to higher freaks. I didn't even want to be around these people. Or these people that used to be in my past or they like past things that I used to do. I don't even attract those things or even be in those situations to do those things or they don't even be in the same energies or the same rooms that I'm in. You feel me? Not saying like I'm just in a whole different room. I'm just not in the frequency. Like you attract what you are. We talked about earlier in the episode. Like our heart, our emotions are very powerful. We attract what we are. We be in negative mindset. We attract negative people. If we in a mindset of being in lack, we're gonna attract people that believe that feel the same way about themselves. That's really how I feel about reality, and that's just really been consistent in my reality, bro. Because you got to realize, bro, you have everything you need to win right now. Is when you start looking outside of yourself for things to save you or to for people to be this or to like become. I don't know what we be looking for. Like what do we be looking for? Do we be looking for people to save us or stop? I think like that's one thing like in I think in America we have, I don't know about other countries, I could say like in America it's like people are what savior complex. They got like a savior, they want somebody to come save them or somebody owes them something, or somebody didn't do something for them. No nigga, go do your shit. Stop blaming everybody else for some shit you can do, bro. Go get you a job. Go do what you have to do to create your dream reality, bro. It's people that come from a whole different country with shit, not nothing, with zero, and they getting out the mud crate, multi-millionaire, million businesses, bro. And I just think you gotta get off your ass, stop being lazy. I seen this shit on Instagram. Like we gotta get off our ass, stop being lazy and blaming. We blaming fucking everything outside of ourselves for like why we can't succeed, bro. That shit insane, bro. But let's get into this last topic I wanted to talk about, bro. The company that was in the Epstein's files.
Here are some brands that were found in the Epstein files. LifeTouch, the brand that takes 90% of our school pictures and also facilitates JCPenney photos. Yeah, they've basically been giving our pictures up so it could be a catalog for these predators to look through so they could see what kids they want. 2, Chuck E. Cheese, the CEO, and now they're going to have a new one starting on February 13th because he decided to step down after getting caught. Wayfair was mentioned just short of 400 times in the files. So yes, y'all were completely right, and it was not a conspiracy theory when everyone was saying that Walmart and Wayfair are listing shoes and furniture at $100,000 price tags with the names of real children that were missing. It was not a conspiracy. They were really doing that. Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works, White Barn, and Pink. They're all owned by Les Wexner, and he is in the Epstein files. It's everyone.
Like that shit crazy, bro. That all those companies, got caught up in things that my bad. My mic was actually off. I was yapping, but like that's crazy. All those companies was in that shit. I was talking about how the Wayfair and Walmart and they selling like furniture at like higher prices or some shit for like kids or for like to traffic kids or to sell kids organs. This shit is wild. It's fucking. I'm saying that like we should be standing up to these things. People are out here still distracted about Glorilla right now. They worry about more Glorilla shit or Cardi B. Stefan did a Super Bowl. They worry about things like that with real serious shit going on. I think like all this shit coming out. I feel like at a perfect time right before Super Bowl weekend. Crazy shit. I feel like it'd be something to see how we gonna react. It's gonna be niggas don't give a fuck. It's like niggas don't care. We're not gonna say niggas don't care. Like I feel like it's like testing us to see if we're gonna fight. We're gonna stand up. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And right now we're not standing up to anything. So I think this kind of like it's gonna be more and more people that's gonna get exposed. It's gonna show like who can we trust? Like most of the politicians are barred. They work for pedophiles. They work for people. Our president was with the same pedophile. There was niggas to eat kids and shit like this. It's like rituals to ball. These niggas doing rituals. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like it's deeper than what we think, bro. Like this shit is on every college campus. This shit everywhere. Like I go to a college campus. I see the symbology, bro. We gotta learn symbolism, bro. We gotta learn this shit. Like when you learn symbolism, it be right in your face. Even on like, bro, I go to a college campus, I just see symbolism. I'm like, bro, it's some evil shit that go on everywhere. It's lodges and all type of weird, goofy shit. Just weird, satanic. I don't know what the fuck this shit is. Occultism. Like I understand the occultism. Like I fuck with that shit. So it's like I understand it, but it's like, bro, keep it, nigga. It's crazy, bro. You gotta learn your symbols and symbolism and shit like that. Because if you don't know your symbolism, what's going on, they can keep playing. They've been playing right in your face. You just gotta learn what's really going on, bro. Tap in, bro. But this is another episode, Devothealchemist Daily. Hope y'all been taking care of yourself. I don't know, this 15 or 6. I might not drop the other one. I didn't like it. But hope y'all take care of yourself. See y'all next episode. 444. Take care of yourself, man.